Hello, friends.
Hello.
Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic start to their new year,
Yes.
Cassandra.
Yes.
2021, if you can believe it.
I can't.
I cannot.
Actually.
We made it through 2020.
We did. Unscathed.
Narrowly? Is that a word?
Narrowly, yeah.
So, first of all, before we get started, well, who are we? Let's tell them who we are.
Who are you?
I am Aaron Houston, one half of Autumn Lane Stitchery.
You're more like 9/10, I would say.
You say that every time. And this is the beautiful Cassandra.
Houston.
Me wife.
This
here's my wife.
This here's my wife. You guys know what that's from?
What is
I'll
that
give you
from?
10 seconds to type it in the comments.
Close
Good enough.
Close enough.
It's from
So
True
before-
Blood.
bef-
We didn't even say it's from True Blood.
Well, we're going to let him guess.
Episode 1.
You got to let him guess.
This here's my
Give him a
wife.
chance.
Okay.
So before we actually get started, I wanted to do another video before the year had ended, because we just wanted to say how grateful we are for everybody watching the videos and just all around being supportive. Obviously the comments and, you know, just everything.
You guys are awesome.
But we're super grateful.
Yeah.
So, and I was looking, and here's the real sham, Cassandra. Let's go down the rabbit hole here.
What's the
right out of the
sham?
gate.
You?
We only did 17 videos all of last year.
Hannies, you got to get out of here. Your feet. I can't take your feet. I love you though.
Love you too.
Bye, Felicia. So we only did 17 videos.
That's terrible.
That is terrible. Which
That's
is good, but it's still terrible.
We should do at least 24.
Wow, I love that. There's 52 weeks in a year, pretty much. I think it said 52.8 when I looked.
Oh.
I think half of that is probably good, like every other week, but I mean, shooting for more than 17 is probably a good goal, right?
I think so. Sure.
So thank you for hanging out with us all of last year, and we will continue to try to enjoy
each other's company.
Yes.
Each other's company.
That's increasingly more difficult. No, we will try to entertain, you know, we try to make more videos. And
what is more entertaining than jazz hands?
Nothing. So we'll try to keep the fun rolling. How about that? So, but I just wanted to say thank you very much for all that. So
You guys, we really do appreciate you guys.
yeah, yes, last year was our best year as far as like Autumn Lane Stitchery by far.
Yeah, we literally
By a 1000% margin.
It's like we had a little step, a little step, a little step, and then 2020 hit, and it was like, whoa.
Yeah.
It was like a huge jump. So, and that's all because of you guys.
All because of you.
And all of you guys who help support us. So
I think the videos had a big part of that, but we went to Nashville last March. That was a huge part of it. And so like the stores were starting to carry more of our patterns and and I don't know if it had something to do with a lot of people being home most of the year, so more people were stitching. I don't think that's it, honestly.
I think it's because you're a hot babe.
That is definitely not
And
it.
these, I think that's what it is. I think, like, I know when
Stop
I
it.
stitch your patterns, I was like, oh,
Ah, what a hot babe.
oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And I just
that's
think
not
of
awkward.
you the whole time, and I'm like, yeah.
That's so weird. Anyway, so thank you
Oh my.
very much. Okay, so I wanted to do that a long time ago, but you know, we haven't made a video in almost a month again. Do you want to tell them why, Cassandra? Before we get this thing out, we need to tell them.
We need to get this out.
We need to just put this out into the universe. Why, besides being so busy, why have we not made a video? What's your problem?
What's my problem? My problem is your problem.
Is definitely my problem.
Yes.
What is it?
I could visually
what's been the
show.
deal? You can a little bit. You can't really stand up.
Right?
So
You know
look at those sweet leggings.
Thank you.
Wow. How far? Oh, so what's that? Have you been eating a lot, or did you enjoy the holidays a little too much?
This is why I have enjoyed the holidays far too much.
Too busy just living our best life.
If you want to
Will you stop it?
You, the holiday. I have enjoyed you immensely as my holiday.
Oh, knock it off.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, that's the thing.
Erin?
She is pregnant.
Yes. So
she's been super...
Don't say I glow. Yeah. I know I don't. Don't even say it.
I'm glowing.
Don't say it.
She may not be.
There are two types of pregnant women. There are those who glow. You people are the ones who gain like 20 pounds and you exercise throughout your pregnancy. And I see you in your stilettos at Walmart.
You need to stop it.
And then there's me,
stop showing off.
Who I probably gained 50 pounds.
You do glow.
I don't. If I glow, it's because I'm sweating profusely. Yeah, I can't function. So we haven't done a video. I have no whips to show you because those who
stitch along.
Yeah.
Only though.
Stitch along only. Because those of you who know, who've been pregnant before, you know even like scenarios make you sick. So Erin gave me the last part of the stitch along like 5 days before it was due. And so I had to bulk stitch it. And I was really freaking sick doing it. And so now I like look at my corner where I cross stitch and I start gagging. So, I mean, those of you who know, you know, pregnancy.
My cross stitch patterns make you want to vomit. That's amazing. Thank you for that.
It's everybody's cross stitch patterns. I can't right now.
That makes me feel really good.
So I might not have any whips except for the ones I'm forced to do for who knows how long. I can't, you guys remember my mug? My Diet Coke mug? It's gone. I can't stomach even looking at Diet Coke right now. So,
which is crazy.
Well, it happened with my first pregnancy. When I was pregnant with our first, my taste buds changed. I couldn't take Diet Coke, and then I couldn't drink Diet Coke for 6 years afterwards. So we'll see. So I'm probably no longer a Diet Coke addict, which sucks because I'm like, well, what do I drink?
I'm sure you're gonna go back to it.
What do you drink?
What do you drink? Water.
I have no idea.
Apparently you go get a Swig, which is a fancy soda place. I did. And get a Sprite concoction.
It was, yeah.
Was it delicious?
Concoction. It's still in the fridge.
So
I didn't want to overdo it.
She's still, how far along are you? You're not very far
along. Guys, I'm only like 8 weeks. I just show super fast.
8 or 9, right?
And I'm not even like eating a lot. I can't because I'm so sick. This is by far the sickest I've ever been. So this is in part why we haven't done a video, because I can't, I've literally been in bed for
That's the
8
main
weeks.
Reason.
Yeah.
I mean, partly because we're busy,
You can tell I'm falling apart here, people. I'm falling apart. What are showers?
What are they even?
I don't know. What's a shower? Something you do once every like 3 weeks.
All I know is you smell real good.
Thank you.
You're hiding it well.
Maybe I am glowing because I haven't showered in like 3 weeks. Perfect.
So we haven't, she's not far along. So we would debate it on whether or not we should say something, just because, you know, you usually wait for a certain amount of time, make sure everything is a little more safe.
Yeah.
But we thought, since, you know, we would tell you. Everybody is already finding out.
Because you can tell when you look at my body.
So might as well put it out there. Yeah. So it's still early though. So
what do you think of that, Mr. Houston?
I was not the biggest fan, let's say that. Before, we've talked about it for a while, and she felt like we were missing a person.
I've felt this for years, that we're missing somebody in our family. Yeah.
So we've been waiting just because, well, not waiting, putting it off because of, you know, we sell LuLaRoe.
Yeah, we work so much.
She's selling LuLaRoe mainly now, and we're doing the patterns. With that, before LuLaRoe was our main income, so we couldn't really like slack on that, I guess. We couldn't really take time off of doing that. Yeah. And she is, you know, the main person for that. It's women's clothing. She's the personality. So she was the main one doing that. But now that the patterns, thanks to you guys, are doing so well, she can kind of...
Cute.
she's still going to be doing it, but like now she's sick. She could take a little bit of time to not feel like, oh my gosh, we're going to go under because I'm not working. So it's been good in that sense. But so I'm good with it now. All I care about is having a healthy child. Yeah. That's the main situation. I'm not going to be like, I don't want to have a kid. That's putting bad vibes out into the universe. 40.
He's 40, so he's a little stressed out.
I didn't really want to say that, Cassandra, but all right, here we are.
Yeah, we didn't say it, but December 30th, your man Aaron turned 40.
I had a birthday over the holiday break.
And his wife couldn't even bake him a cake.
Dude, I'm 40, about to have a kid.
Okay, so yeah, you knocked up your
I am
ranch.
So
in the ranch, yeah.
I'm super grateful that it wasn't, I mean, it was planned, obviously.
We had for a couple of years.
Yeah.
I knew I'd get you eventually.
So we put it off for a little bit just because LuLaRoe.
Yeah.
And just because she's the one mainly doing LuLaRoe. And now that the patterns are taken off, thanks to you guys, she can kind of not fall back, but take a little bit of time. Like now she's sick. Yeah. So, you know, she doesn't have to worry about, oh my gosh, we're going to go under because I'm not working constantly. So,
although I still stress out about that. I've worked like once. I worked last Saturday.
Yeah. Well, it's still a big deal, but it's not a big deal because we're okay, which is amazing. Yeah. So
all thanks to you guys again. So
yeah. So all we care about is the baby being healthy, even though I'm 40.
Yes. You're a spring
chicken.
You're this. Never mind.
They'll do it.
I was gonna say you're the spring.
Whoa. That's still a chicken.
Listen.
What?
I'm pregnant. I can only hold it in a little bit.
Wow. That's what she said.
All right. We can cut out as much as we want here.
Yeah.
This is just a train wreck.
This is a train wreck. That's why we should have just started it over. We'll cut this little part out.
Okay, so moving on.
So she's pregnant.
Yep. We had to just cut out a whole bunch because I was going on a thing. You went on a tangent, and then I was
she's like cursing
really
up a storm.
Inappropriate.
So we'll see what makes it in there.
Things.
So that's why we haven't made a video. She's pregnant. Overview.
Sick.
She's pregnant. Sick.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Yeah.
So now we're in 2021. That brings us up to date. And we got all sorts of stuff happening now, you guys. That is amazing.
So show us.
So do you want to start with Stitch Along so we can talk about that first?
Sure.
So show us your whips, Cassandra.
So it's the 15th. I still haven't stitched the next part.
Which is not a big deal because this next section is only a few colors.
Yeah.
But
so I want to bring this up. So a lot of people have changed these colors here. So you can see that they're very, there's not a whole lot of difference between these two colors, especially when you're stitching it. It's showing a lot more different, or you know, a lot different on the camera than in person. But when you're stitching, they're really similar greens. Erin, can you tell me why you made them so similar?
They even on the pattern, they're similar, but you can still tell. The reason why they're very close is because I could have chose stronger contrasting colors and to make it pop more, but this is a background element, so I want her to be the focus. This is just to help the composition and to fill out the piece and make it more interesting, and to obviously give you a little bit more of story, I guess. Nice. You know, you can tell she's on the water, there's coral, you know, it just gives a little bit more to the overall story and composition. But I didn't want this popping. So that's why these aren't like super like harsh contrasting colors or very
Which he
vibrant.
had, I mean, he had both out, and I stitched a little portion, and he's like, that's too much. And most people are actually who are changing it or doing the 2 that he was going to do with, that he's like, no, it's too much now.
I mean, to each their own, obviously, do what you want to do.
But it makes sense. That's why I have learned at this point to just trust the artist, because he knows exactly what's going everywhere. And like you said, this does fade more into the background when it's not those 2 contrasting colors. When you see people who have done the 2 greens that are super different, your eye's drawn to it. Yeah. And it's
that's not what you don't want. That you kind of want your eye flowing through the piece, and you know we've talked about this before, but your eye generally goes to the face. So your eye is going to go to the face here, and then it kind of follows the piece around, and you'll kind of see that more when it's done. I always keep that in mind.
This next section, you see a lot of movement.
Yeah,
also.
it'll
your eye.
Yeah, in this next section actually, and that was on purpose too, but we'll talk about that when we get there.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's on this fabric too. So I plan the colors obviously for this fabric, and everybody's doing a lighter fabric, totally different colors, really contrasty colors on their fabric. So you can't plan for everything. So, I mean, you do you, whatever matches yours best. If you say, oh, there's 2 greens, and just go do whatever you want, we love it.
We love it. We've always welcomed that. Yeah. I just wanted to say this is why. Because if people are like, wow, he chose 2 really similar greens, I'm changing that. That doesn't look good. Yeah. That's why he did it. So, because a lot of people have changed it. So I wanted to bring that up just because of that. But yeah, everyone to each their own. Do you. Boo. This is, you're going to be staring at this. You do you. But yeah, that's why I wanted to bring that up. But this fade is so freaking cool of that coral.
That came out
That's
amazing.
Really good.
I was hoping, because that's like the fade on that, that's not too important, but I wanted it to be good, and it came out so much better than I thought. So that's the next section in the stitch along, part 5, the coral and the seaweed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And are you going to talk about the next section?
Nope. Well, I can say, so we're moving back up towards the top, and for those of you that follow Cassandra's version, here, this will tip you off a little bit. So
we'll just say there's 2 versions.
There's 2 different versions. Cassandra's version, you get to use specialty thread.
Which you will if you stitch Leslie's version at some point.
Yeah. But this is the first time in Cassandra's version. But in Leslie's version, she actually did something really cool. That she used the, what is it called? The etoile?
I don't know.
She used the etoile, and it come out really good too. But hers is, like we said before, she's got a little bit more of the darker version. So that's your
mine's the pretty one.
Yeah, hers
is pretty, but yeah, mine's a little bit more elegant. That's what I meant to say, elegant. So
that's your little preview for the next, for all those you stitching the stitch along, that's your preview of next month. Your little teaser. There you go. Thank you. That's what the word I was looking for.
Teaser.
So that's the whips.
That's my only whips. Sorry. We're not going to have any whips for a while except for this one.
I don't know if it got cut out or not, but she can't stitch very much right now. Yeah. It's making her sick. Just look at her cross stitch area. So maybe you just move to another area. No, I'm serious. Maybe you stitch somewhere else, like upstairs or something.
Well, part of the reason, too, is I'm frustrated with that. I'm not used to it.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll show it off. She got a new stand for Christmas.
I did.
But we'll show that off in a little bit.
We'll show it off a little bit. Okay.
But first, we are in another issue of the Just Cross Stitch magazine.
We love Just Cross Stitch.
Yes. It is our greatest pleasure to be in another issue. So in this issue,
I hate it when you say that.
we actually had 2 designs in this one. And so what's the first one?
I was so sad, guys. Listen, it's like my dream, even though I don't design these, to be on the cover of Just Cross Stitch. And I was like,
it's not a dream, it's gonna happen.
I'm like, I know this one's gonna make it on the cover. I know.
She was like, if this doesn't make it on the cover, I'm gonna be so mad. This is amazing.
It's great. Amazing. No, it's really cute. I have leggings that look just like this.
It's amazing.
Oh, it's fantastic. I'm really sad. I thought for sure we'd make the cover. We didn't. We didn't again. But do we only have one other thing?
What?
right
Coming out
now
this year?
that's coming out this year in Just Cross Stitch?
I mean, in one more issue, yeah. So
okay.
far.
If that doesn't make it,
we're done.
because it's really good.
We're done.
It's real good. So if that doesn't make it, I'm going to be like...
Are you going to, like, call them up?
No. I'm going to be like, what? Again, I'm not the artist here, but I thought that would make it.
So show them how they finished it in the magazino.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But here's the design. So we have two. This is the first one. This is Lovebirds. Because look at them. They're in love. Aww. This is very folk art inspired on this one, of course. But
what crap is it all?
This is our first time doing a design like this. I mean, obviously we do the witches that are kind of like a little bit kind of silhouette style designs, I guess you can call them. So this is in that same vein.
Did you see that?
No.
They just randomly put it right there.
Oh, that was in the magazine, so that's fine. What is
funny.
that?
It's just a space. They didn't have enough people advertising, so they added it. Do you guys want to see?
Yeah, show them. So that's the first one.
It's just randomly in their advertising
So that's
page.
the other design. We'll show you that one, but...
How funny is that? They just randomly put it there.
They liked it.
Okay, so here we... Oh, I just showed it.
That's all right. They probably didn't see it.
Okay, well, it's so small. Okay,
so here it is in the magazine. Look, they did a nice little white frame around it, which is perfect because look at that fabric, man.
Guys,
this is a picture of this Floss fabric, by the way. Which one is it?
She was excited too.
Cabernet.
She was excited too because she was like, oh, you know, this is a harder fabric to put stuff on. Yeah. And we saw it. Everyone's like, oh, yeah.
That's the one right
That's the one. So it's fantastic.
Look how deep pigmented. That, like, oh.
It's so good.
Such a deep, pretty color.
Yeah.
It's perfect with just a, that's why I like this one, because just that straight white contrasting color on that dark, whatever that color is.
Sorry,
it just came out really good.
Yeah.
And if you can see, we did back stitching on there, like here in the leaves, and I chose a color super close. So if you do stitch this and choose a different fabric, make your back stitching as close to the fabric color as possible. So that way it looks like the background is showing through on that design. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know, it's back stitching, but from far away, it looks like the fabric is poking through right there, and it's just really skinny lines. So that was
this didn't make it on the cover.
So, and then you can see the cool flowers there. That came out really good. I really like that design, so much so that I'm going to show you what we're coming out with next, and it is in the same vein. So that's the first one of, and this is obviously the Valentine's Day issue of Just Cross Stitch. Here's the second one, and this one is equally as cool. So if you've stitched the Santa, Mrs. Claus, Frosty, this is in the same vein. So I don't know if I can, I'll just tell you the story. So they actually messaged us and were like, hey, can you create something like the Santa and Frosty that you designed for us? Here, you can show them.
Oh, it's just, well, they can see that now. Just showing you.
Oh. So they wanted us to create something like the Santa and Frosty. So I submitted quite a few designs to them just to give them. So I submitted some that were ornaments like Santa and Frosty. And I submitted this one, and I submitted a couple other ones just to give them a couple different looks. I think it's just better for everybody if they have a couple different designs they can choose from. And they ended up going with this one. And they wanted something like Santa, and I'm like, how about this? You want a gnome? Nah, I got this for you. This is much better.
Yeah.
So they actually really liked that one, and then they chose, out of all the gnomes that I submitted, they chose that one, which is awesome because we had Just Another Button Company. I called them up and asked if they could hook us up with some buttons for the design, and they were more than happy to. And they were so awesome to work with. They sent them right away and gave us a couple different sizes to choose from because I had no idea. This is the first time we've used buttons, so I was like, honestly, I don't know. I need them about this size, I think. I can measure it pretty good. So they gave us a bunch of different ones, but look how we designed it so it's straight, upside down, straight. Like she had a bigger one on her hat and then straight upside down. So they kind of alternate, which is really cool. So that's the other design that made it. And I'll show you the other ones that I submitted because
I swear we showed this already.
We didn't. This hasn't came. Our last video was like in the middle of December.
Because I remember specifically saying that we asked Kenny to stitch this one. And Kenny's like, I don't think there's going to be enough time. He's like, how about I stitch the other one, which is this one or something? And I was like, no. I was like, I want you to stitch the gnomes because I freaking hate gnomes.
We might have talked about it because
did we talk about it?
We didn't have the pattern though.
Okay, but okay, I hate gnomes. I hate them.
Oh, I think that maybe the digital issue was out. Maybe. It was. I looked in the video and I didn't see it.
But yeah, I hate gnomes. But
anyway,
having said that, I think these guys are like really freaking cute. Yeah. So I actually had a fun time stitching it regardless, even though I hate gnomes.
And then she went and bought a gnome decoration for Christmas stuff.
I did. It's true. No, it was for things. It's for fall.
Oh, for whatever it was. You love gnomes
to
now.
Death over here. Don't worry about it. I hate gnomes.
Okay, so both of those are out in the Valentine's Day issue of Just Crossstitch.
Let me say this again. Whoever did that is an amazing job.
Good.
It's really good. I just
ours.
thought, oh stop it. I just thought we for sure
just kidding.
Would make the cover and we didn't.
We're biased. Again, we're biased.
Did you see these Jim Shore ornaments?
I did see those.
Oh, look at these guys. I'm gonna have to purchase me some of those.
So yeah, so that's that. So that'll be our. We don't have any more coming out until Just Crossstitch for a while.
Coming out.
Yes.
This year in Just Crossstitch. And again, if that one doesn't make it, because guys,
it'd be so sad.
It's so good, and the fabric. It's like one of those that it's like that fabric was made for that pattern.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
It's so good. So if that doesn't make it, I quit. That doesn't make the cover, I quit.
You can call them up and tell them what you think about it.
They don't work with me, they work with you. They love you though. I bet if you called and said, ladies.
Oh my gosh.
And flexed your muscles, your hairy man arms. That,
stop it. Our son's over there laughing.
That, you'd probably get on the cover.
Probably not. Okay,
you could send him a nude of yourself.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Some hot nudes.
Some hot nudes.
Okay, so do you want to show them what you got for Christmas?
Sure.
Your haul, and then after that, I'll show you a preview of what we got coming up.
What about you should show those at the same time?
Well, do you want to just show all this stuff first and then show your
I'll show my stuff real quick. So I haven't really bought anything because like I said, I can't. Cross-stitching's making me sick right now. So I haven't bought, I did just buy a clay by Kim too. Anyways, Aaron bought me for Christmas the, let me take these out. He bought me the set. Because you guys know I love Country Cottage Needleworks. And if you don't, I do. Anyways, he bought me it's the
Snow Village.
The Snow Village series. So, like that. And you can put them all. So our local needlework shop has all of these up. There's 11 of them. Set. So they have them up in there. They just have them all, I think in 3 rows.
Yeah.
And they're super cute. I think these are super cute. So thank you, Aaron. He bought me those for Christmas, which that's a pretty penny because there's 11 charts there.
But
so
it's cool because you can either stitch those standalones or they make a big piece.
And they'd be cute even like as Christmas ornaments or something. Yeah. And then he bought me, this was my big, so I had heard a lot about this guy. So this is the Needleworks System 4 stand. With, of course, the Q-snap attachments. So I got that.
Yes. How do you like it?
It's all right.
Are you still, do you not like it or are you just getting used to it?
The first thing is we need to, it's supposed to be easy to flip. You just like.
You can just loosen the sides.
But we are supposed to loosen the sides. And
why don't you put it here while we talk?
Okay. So when your Q-snaps are in here, you're supposed to be able to flip these. Do you see how much I'm struggling?
Let me see.
So you flip them around. So you have to loosen in here. So anyways, It's just so you can anchor your thread.
Yeah, so it's pretty easy. You just loosen the sides and then it'll easily
exactly.
spin. But it's really tough.
So actually, I was struggling with this already being sick. And I don't know what I was doing wrong, but I think I figured it out. It didn't grip my Q-snap right. So it would grip it and then it would like open and my Q-snap would be halfway hanging out. So one side would be, I think I figured out what was happening because it wasn't, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I mean, there's no like groove in here.
Ow.
So I don't know, but it wasn't gripping right. And so it was like holding it skewampus. And so, it might just be a learning curve.
But this thing is cool because it comes all apart.
Really
so
nice.
if you're traveling, it's a really nice travel stand.
Yeah.
It is a little bit heavier.
That's what I was saying. It's a table/lap stand, and it literally crushes me.
Yeah, it's
it
pretty
crushes
heavy.
my legs. It's really heavy. So, and I've got big old thighs. Like that's where I've got meaty like climber's legs. So it's really heavy. Yeah. So I don't know.
It's really nice though. I mean, it's not really too heavy. It's like a few pounds, I think. But
I literally feel like my Great Dane is sitting on my lap while I'm trying to cross stitch.
It's heavier than our other stand. It's a few pounds.
Yeah. So I have, as you guys know, my travel stand is it's the Elan by Artisan Design. And I really love that. It just clamps on one side. So if I like put any weight on the right side at all, it can move, but it doesn't do that often because they upgraded their clamp and I bought their upgraded clamp and it works great. So I think this is just a learning curve for me. Once I get those clamps loosened a little bit, I think that will help a lot. But yeah, my learning curve right now is, and I don't know if also because I'm pregnant and I'm just
being feisty,
not feeling great when I was stitching it anyway. So I was already like in a terrible mood because I was going to puke all over the Dark Queen. So I don't know.
Don't do that.
I know.
That's a lot of work.
Tragedy. So traumatic. So anyways, yeah. So I mean, it's a nice stand. I just don't know if it's something that I will like once I get used to it, or if I'm just gonna default to my Artisan Design stand. So. And
it's not cheap.
It was not cheap. And we fought over it because I see the bill and it was like $550 or something. And I was like, because we went and we were fighting because Erin has no sense of direction.
Let me tell you. I usually fail. Like, I don't want to say fail, but she buys everything she wants. So when it comes Christmas time, it's like, I don't know what to get you. You get everything. So what I can get her a gift card and that kind of thing. But that's what I always do. And that's what her mom does as well. So it's like, I want to get her presents to open on Christmas. And I finally, she's like, I want I remember she wanted that stand. So I finally had the opportunity to get something awesome.
The only thing I wanted for Christmas, you gave me.
Oh my gosh. A headache.
Sorry, go ahead.
So I go in to buy the thing, and she even said, she's like, I only need the lap stand and the Q-snap stand.
Lap stand.
So they had the whole setup in there with the floor stand and everything. I'm like, yeah, give it all to me.
So he keeps looking at his receipt on his way out.
Because she told me it's going to be about this much, but I'm like,
that's
a lot more than she said.
A little over $300.
And the bill was like 500 and something, and I was like, that seems
He kept looking
expensive.
at it.
Even when I was there, I was like, is that how much it's supposed to cost? Because she told me it would be this. But she didn't want the floor stand, so I ended up having to return the floor stand. So,
well, because my friends gave me a nice floor stand.
Yeah, she has a good floor stand.
So I'm really happy with my floor stand.
So, yeah, so we can't even not fight about Christmas presents.
It was so easy. I said the lap stand.
I'm kidding.
I told him exactly what to get.
I was so angry because all you did was like tell me how to drive the whole way there. So
because he has no sense of
I'm
direction.
in a rage walking in there. Give me the needlework system.
It was because I kept telling him where to go because he has no sense of direction.
I have all the sense of direction.
He has no sense of direction. If I don't tell him where to go, he'll pass. Like if we're driving home, he'll just drive past.
Here's the thing.
House.
I'm so busy staring at her magnificent beauty, I forget where I am.
So dumb. So anyways, he started chewing me out because he's like, would you stop telling me how to drive? So I stopped telling him. So I let him pass the cross stitch store. and we're on the freeway and we're out of time because we have to get our kids. Then he yells at me for not telling him where to go.
I literally asked her, is this the exit? She ignored me.
Well, I already know, apparently.
I've had enough advice, but if I'm like, hey, is this the right exit? You think she'd be like, yeah, this is the one. Or at least give me a nod or something. I'm mad at you, but yeah, let's get the right exit. So I was like, oh, it might be the next one. No. Turns out we're driving all around the city for the next half an hour. It wasn't that bad. But
he yelled at me for not telling
I didn't yell at her. I gently said, I would have appreciated it if you said something.
The other thing was I was having a pregnancy craving, and so we drove like 40 minutes away to get something that I was like dying for before the Crossstitch store, and Aaron won't eat it. It's some like Vietnamese food. He won't eat it. So I like took 2 bites, and then it made me super grossed out. And
I drove 40 minutes
for nothing.
All the way there. So we were in a rush to get there. But no, she can't be like, you know what? You were so nice and drove all the way there to get me food. Yes, this is the exit. She flipped me the bird and was like, freaking figure it out.
Dude, you yelled at me to stop telling you where to go. So I stopped telling you where to go.
I digress. We're all good now.
So yeah, so
the
then
marriage
after
is
all
fine.
this, he keeps looking at the receipt over and over and over. So finally, after we drove home, I'm like, what is wrong with the receipt? He literally looked at it like 15 times. I look at it, it's like $500. I was like, what did you buy? So
don't worry about it, it's Christmas.
Yeah, that's excessive. It was already excessive buying that.
Everything's better now though, don't worry.
Don't worry.
Marriage is gonna make it. Everything is all mended. It's all good now.
Not gonna be accidentally pushed down the stairs. Don't worry.
Anyway, so that was that. So long story short, she got a stand. Or short story really long. She got me a stand for Christmas. So,
yes,
we have some new designs coming out very soon because, so one of them is like kind of Valentine's Day, but it's kind of spring, it's floral. So it has hearts, but it also has floral design in it. So it could be stitched anytime really. It's not necessarily a Valentine's Day. I started it for a Valentine's Day design, but it kind of took on a life of its own. And then we have another one that is similar to the gnomes, similar to Santa and Frosty and
because he's on this gnome kit, guys.
Well,
apparently,
I really like the designs. I really like the designs.
Yeah. Well, you make cute ones. I'm so tired.
Oh,
I'm so tired.
Are we boring you here, Cassandra?
I'm
so sorry. Okay, so the first one.
I'm sorry it's hard growing your child.
Wow, that's rude. Okay, so the first design I'll show, that's the one that's coming out first because it's a bigger design. I was thinking it's Valentine's Day, but now, that's nothing bad.
Oh.
You scared me. So I was thinking it was a Valentine's Day design, but it's really not, but we're going to release this one first. So this is Love Grows Here, and it's similar to the Lovebirds in Just Cross Stitch. It was kind of, I really like that idea, and I kind of like that folk art style, so I did that again here. So obviously down on the bottom it says Love Grows Here, and they're very kind of like, what are those colors? They're like kind of teals, but there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors in this design, 6 or 7. So it's very simple. I'm doing it on a white fabric, but you can easily change the colors and do it on any fabric. Originally, I had everything one color because I was totally doing it like the Lovebirds designs and just doing everything one color. So you could easily do that. Maybe 1 or 2 you might have to do, but you can totally do that if you want to keep it simple. But I really like the symbolism in this design.
Tell me, Aaron.
So
why are you
obviously,
showing...
because there's...
Tell me where.
There, we'll do that.
Are you in?
So obviously, so the design is Love Grows Here, obviously, and then you have the Lovebirds, but they have a string connected to the key, which is connected to the lock to the house. So Love Grows Here, your love stands, you know, in your home, but your love is in their heart. So
aww.
Yeah, and everything, and all of it's based in their home.
Aww.
Which, listen, I don't want to tell you it's really cool, but I thought that was amazing. I think that I really like the kind of the symbolism behind this, and that is what drove the design. So, but again, it's kind of has that folk art style. So that's that one. I think that one's
adorable.
awesome.
Is
personally.
that you and me?
Yes.
Are we kissing?
It is you and whoever you choose it to be.
Jason Momoa.
Wow, that's rude. Not Jason Momoa. Sorry. You can't be in my cross-stitch patterns, Jason Momoa. Kick rocks, man. So here's kind of the floss for this one. So, and I think I added, there's actually, no, the fabric's white. So yeah, so the fabric is white. I was going to add white, but I might add white. I'm not sure if I need it or not, but the fabric's white. So if you choose a different color, you may have to do white, because I chose the white on the house might end up needing to be white. So if you say you choose a blue fabric, you'll need to choose white for the house and the fence. So that's what I was thinking. But yeah, so that's the floss for that. Came out really good. And next we got a twofer on this action.
Twofer?
Yeah. Oh, here, I'll show you this. So here's kind of the process of how I work a little bit. So this is the original sketch for it. I did this design, so you can see it's a little bit different, but the general idea is there. And that's what I started with. And then after that, I kind of refined the drawing a little bit, and, you know, kind of get the birds how I want them. I wanted their tails kind of going in to form that heart. So I wanted to refine that a little bit. And you can see, originally I had the tree, kind of the roots growing around the house, like your family roots come from your home kind of thing. So that's originally was there, and then it ended up, I just had the tree kind of surrounding the house, because the roots were getting a little bit too, like, all over the place, and they didn't really look good.
Well, you caught me.
We're boring Cassandra again.
No, I'm just really tired.
Okay.
I'm really tired.
So that's that. That's going to come out. I want to have that. What's today? We're filming this on Friday, so Friday the 15th. So I am going to have this design out by Monday.
Ooh.
So by the 18th, if you're seeing this after then, the design's out. Go get that.
Yes.
So there's that one. And then the second design is, so I was going to show them what we actually submitted to.
Yeah, go ahead.
So here's so when we did
when Just Cross Stitch had said, Aaron, design us
something similar to the Santa.
Yeah.
So this is what I came up with. All three of these are going to come out. I'm doing one of them first, but I'm going to design all three of them because I love them all. So
because they didn't want any of these, they took these though. They took that one.
They like that one. Just the idea is really cool. I think
adorable.
Of that one. So they kind of chose that one over these. But I'm gonna do this guy here. On the look, it has little cards hanging that say love. Are you kidding me? Man. That's freaking awesome.
Are you kidding?
I love it. So but look at these other two. They're like in a heart garden. It's like they're standing, because they're gnomes. Yeah. They're in the garden, but the flowers are hearts.
So cute. So
cute. So I'm going to end up putting all three of these out. Which one is your favorite? So tell us in the comments which one you like. Which one is your favorite? 1, 2, or 3? Which one's your favorite, Cassandra?
I can't see him. All I can see is your hairy man arm.
Sorry.
Which one? Super hot. Well, I hate gnomes, so I don't know.
You told me number 2 is your favorite.
No, let me see.
Dang it.
No, I do love 2. I love 2 because I love his little hat.
Is that why?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like his hat. That's why I like it.
Dude, number 1. So.
Oh, I love 2. 2's my favorite. The one in the middle is my favorite.
So.
They're all cute.
Here's what we got. So I'm gonna be releasing that one, the first one.
I like 2. And I just like the gray and the pink together. They're different.
Probably in a week. So I'm gonna release this one, the Love Grows Here, by Monday, and then probably by the next Monday or so.
I can show this guy.
Yeah. Well, I want to show a comparison because I already showed him that.
Oh, okay.
So he'll be coming out in like a week or so. That one's a pretty quick stitch for everybody that has Stitch Santa or Frosty or Mrs. Claus, it doesn't take too
Claus.
long.
Mrs. Claus is a huge seller. People are still buying it, and it's January.
The Mrs. Claus. So
we'll still get sales. It'll be like all Mrs. Claus. It's crazy.
Yeah.
She is adorable, though.
So if you've stitched her, it stitches pretty fast, so that's why I want to release the Love Grows here first, because that one, if you want to, I guess, whatever. But
I love that purple one.
You probably should have it up in time to hang up for Valentine's Day. So I'll try to get it out as soon as possible. Anyway, this is our newest needleminder. Look at this thing. Here, let's show this guy. Here, I pulled them both out because, so with the wood designs, you can see they have kind of different coloring a tiny bit. But, dang it. This little guy is a companion piece to the gnome. Can you hold that up?
What?
Hold up the iPad.
Sure.
So this is good. This is our new needleminder. It's out now. It's in our shop, so you can see that guy. Look at him. It's that character. I just loved that design so much. I was like, I need to make a needleminder of it.
That's your favorite?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look how cool he looks. Look at his little red nose. He's adorable. And look at his mouth. I love it.
Okay, guys, Aaron is seriously not kidding you. When we got these, he was like, they're so cute. Like, he was like really excited.
I love this. Obviously the regular needleminders that we put out, but this is something new we're trying with this one. This is a wood laser cut needleminder, and we're going to be doing more of these because these are some homemade action, and I really like the look of it. So that's that. I posted, so this was our original, the original design that I put up. So whoever, because there's, I mean, we already have it up for sale. Link will be down below, but if you want to purchase it. So we've already had this one up for sale, and this is what I put up originally. And when we went to go make them, I was like, man, it's too plain. There's just not enough like contrast. I really like the dark in there. So I added a little bit. Look how much more, and obviously we shrank it because this one was way too big. But look how much better he looks. Just got the contrast in the roses, and I just added some dark spots to it and thickened up the lines, and he's adorable.
Oh, you love him.
I do. I love it. So hopefully you like that. He is in our shop now. So
I love that you love him.
But so that's that. But look how cool this guy is. Look at this guy's beard.
So you like mine the least?
I like yours the least.
Really?
To be honest.
That's so funny because he's my fave.
I like that he's holding the love sign.
He's just plain, and I like that. I just like
he's
his
my
hat
least favorite.
Too,
so which one do you like? 1, 2, or 3? But that is the 2 new Valentine's Day. Oh, hold on. I think I have another. I can show you what else no, not another design, but I think I saved it. Yeah. So here's everything that I might have submitted one more, but here's everything that we submitted to Just Crossstitch. I have no idea if they would even care. I don't think they can really, I don't think they'd get upset. It doesn't really matter.
They rejected them.
So here is the one they chose. That was the drawing I sent them. And then here's the 3 gnomes that were kind of like the Santa. And then I also submitted this one. Will you be my gnomey?
Oh.
Look at their hats are creating a heart. Oh, everything's got to have a purpose, y'all. But look, the hearts are balloons holding it up. So they're like, it's carrying them in the sky. And you can see the clouds behind them. So that was what we submitted. And then the...
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
I know. Right?
They're in the sky.
Yeah. The balloons are...
They're little balloons.
Carrying them away.
That's adorable.
I know.
What? That's
they didn't want that either. So obviously they can only choose...
It's really cute.
I know. I thought so too. And I had a ton of other sketches that I did, but those are just the one.
Why don't you not do the other 3 and you do that one? It's so cute.
Let us know which one you like. Honestly, if you like that one, I can...
I didn't even notice. I just saw Will You Be My Gnomey? I was like, no.
Dude, you can put it in a cool little frame with maybe balloons.
It'd be cute. Do you know what our Crossstitch store does a lot is they do a lot of designs on perforated paper to make that 3D look. So they'll do a design where they'll stitch some of it as the background and some of the elements on perforated paper. That would be cute. That would be cool. To do a sky background and do, I don't know, that would be clouds or something, but then have them be on perforated paper so that they're in front. They're mounted in front of that. Let's do that. You're welcome. Thank you. Let's do that. That's what I contribute. We'll do that. And I mean, it might not come out anytime soon, but what did you say? In your womb? I said that's what I contribute, and my womb. So that's that will be the new couple designs coming out in the next couple weeks. I mean, let us know if you think that's a good idea. You've seen that 100 times. Why have you never said that? What? You've seen that drawing so much and you never, like, now you're like, oh my gosh. I didn't know they were in the sky. That made it now super appealing to me. All right, fine. I think it's adorable. I could probably do without the will you be my Gnomeo. I don't know. We'll see. Do you like that or no? You don't care? Means. What is it supposed to be, homie? Yeah, kind of my homie type I'll thing. Be your homie. Will you be quiet? Will you be my homie later? Yes. I have a homie for you later. Oh my gosh. I will cut that. You can cut all these out. Oh my gosh. Okay. That you're making a lot of work for me. I'm so sorry. So, yeah. Wow. Okay. Wow. So, yeah. Why are you blushing? I've been your wife for like 12 years. It's not like you... were like a particularly chaste man before you met me. So why are you blushing? I can't figure it out. What is happening? I have no idea. So yes, those will be coming out. Anything else, Cassandra? I am excited for Easter to see what you come up with. Yes. Here's the thing. Like we said it about Christmas. We have so many fall designs. Yes. And, you know what? Go ahead. Something. We are picking back up our monthlies. That's what I was just going to say. Because so many people have been like, oh, I'm not buying the series if you're not going to finish it. They'll be finished. I promise you. We will have all the monthlies. I'm not going to have you guys. That's what I was just about to talk about. Like actually. 6. Oh, really? Yes. That's what I was going to pull up. So keep talking. Oh, well. So what do we have right now? Right now we have... no, I just want you to do some... We have January through May out. And we are going to finish... Are you sure you don't have June out? We did the sketch of June. I have June in progress, but I just didn't get it out in time. And I was just like, you know what? Are you sure? Yeah. You sure? I have the sketches. Oh, okay. I have it right here. So if you haven't seen our monthly designs, what is it, January? Sure. This is January's. Andrea's is cute. I'll just pull up Andrea's. Yeah, do it. Oh, you did it? Oh, yeah, okay. So she'll show you January, and I'll show you February because February is almost here. She just wants us to send her models so bad. She messaged me with the date. We need to get it done, man. I know. Your wife can't handle not puking when she's... So here's the February design, and Cassandra will pull up... oh my gosh. Where's Andrea's? I'll have to cut this real quick. So this is Andrea. She did January. You've seen these. Can you even see that? I can't tell because it's January, which is super adorbs. So here's February right here. Now that Valentine's Day is coming out, here's your February monthly design. So I have to go back and adjust them. If you buy one of these and it's not in there, just message me and I'll give it to you. I'm going to try to update all the patterns, but I put in an extra page with all the months like charted. So if, you know, for instance, if your winter is in the middle of our summer, you can change the monthly name. So, but this is February and it is in the shop as well. So that's the monthly designs. They will be finished this year. Okay, now tell me though. Yeah. Here's the thing. Yeah, tell me. Valentine's Day isn't all that exciting to me for some reason. Yeah. Like, I don't really even decorate for Valentine's Day. No. But I do decorate for Easter all year round. If you recall, if you were one of the ones lucky enough to be with us last year, we had Easter designs all the way up until... Easter decorations. I don't know why I can't take those bunnies down, but I can't. I love Easter decor. We took them down to put up Halloween. Yeah, pretty much. Like, he's serious. We kept Easter up all the way through till like October. But no, but listen, Aaron.
Tell me.
When are you going to get on those Easter designs?
Right after, so right after I finish these, Valentine's Day designs, I will get on spring designs. Spring and Easter. Okay. We need some of both, but we definitely do need. I don't know, man. Do a lot of people stitch Easter designs? A lot of people. I
don't know, but I think they're adorable.
You don't care? You just want some?
I just want some.
I would love to have. Oh,
we've never seen this visitor.
Oh, come here.
Come here. Come here.
So we'll have some Easter / spring designs. Here's our kitty.
We love it.
Here's Pabs. This is Pabu. I think we've said it before, but we've named all our animals for the most part after Avatar or Legend of Korra characters. So this is Pabu, the fire ferret, aka the kitty. He's a jerk.
That's okay. I want to see his butthole. Literally.
Okay, get out of here. Get lost, cat.
He's awesome.
Go away, beast. What is it?
Away, beast.
Yeah, away, beast.
What's that from, guys? Do you know?
Freaking tell. So, what was I saying?
It's from Hocus Pocus.
Holy crap, this is all over the place. You are derailing this train hard.
Hey, Aaron.
Yeah.
I must ask you a few questions.
It's I must ask you a question,
That's
not
what I said.
A few questions.
Well, guess what? Look what you did, you little jerk. You don't get that right. I must ask you a few questions.
What is going on?
Why can't I add a few in there? What if I have more than one?
You do. You probably have a couple of questions.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
This is why we don't.
This is why
do videos.
Yeah.
Every week.
I spend like 3 weeks editing the video.
I'm so
that's why
tired.
One only comes out every month because there's so much shenanigans going on here.
Hi, Pabs.
So yeah, so we need more. I think I just already said this, but we've done so many fall and Halloween designs. We need to get more of the other seasons and holidays going on. So that's the goal for this year, but Christmas is a priority this year.
And you realize I'm going to be having a baby sometime in the late summer. So that's going to derail some of your plans.
Yes.
Good thing Dark Queen will be done when? Because that takes up a lot of time.
She's going to be done in September. So she'll be wrapping 1st? Up. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Baby will probably be
It won't, though. Going forward, it's not going to take up too much time because most of it took me so long before because the face, we literally like, oh, we should do another face. So I designed a whole new face and hair, and I've been designing extra things as we go along, which may or may not happen. I have no idea. But that's why it takes so much time. But anyway, so that's all we have for this week. Cassandra, do you have anything else to say?
Nothing to say.
What's our goal for this year? To make more videos.
Yes.
That's our goal for this year. But not going to be a goal. It's going to happen. So again, thank you guys for hanging out. This is Pabu,
Tim,
our guest for the day. He's just going to chill here in front. So
he's living his best life, man.
We hope you had a good end to your 2020. Hopefully you had good holidays, good start to the new year, or a new year. I don't know. We don't really celebrate New Year's.
No.
We all made it till midnight, but I had the next part of the Dark Queen coming out on the 1st, so I was working on New Year's Eve till like 11:30, and they were watching Stranger Things.
I was trying to not puke New Year's Eve.
Yeah,
as I recall. I get sick as the day progresses, more and more as the day progresses.
The opposite of morning sickness, night sickness.
Which is funny because Melly just actually said to me, she's like, everybody she's ever known has only ever gotten sick towards the night.
The evening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that was our New Year's Eve. Hopefully you had a good time, whatever it was.
Pretty sure we already went on this. Are you sure we haven't done a video?
Yeah. It's been like 100 years.
I swear.
But, so thank you for hanging out with us once again. This has again ran forever long, but we'll start doing.
You're gonna have like 90% of it to cut out.
Yeah.
As being super inappropriate.
We'll see how much makes it in. I'm gonna have to rewatch the video like 5 times to make sure this.
Do you want to go back in the restroom?
Will you stop it?
And not rest?
What is happening? You're just making...
That's what Melissa McCarthy says to the air marshal. She's like, "Hey, want to go in the restroom and not rest?"
She's amazing, dude.
She's the best
Dude,
in that movie.
she's so good.
That movie is so good.
Yeah, that movie is hilarious. Anyway, with that, we must bid you farewell, friends. Thank you for hanging out with us again. We're on all the social medias. If you want to follow us, make sure you like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
You have to say things like that. You don't necessarily, but if you want to like the video and subscribe, be my guest. If you don't, I mean, you won't get more awesome videos like this just showing up in your feed. So you might as well. But all the links to all of our social media is down below. Instagram and Facebook and all that shenanigans. So come hang out with us. As you can see, we're some fun people. She's awfully tired. She may or not respond because she might be sleeping.
I'm already sleeping.
If you message us.
I'm so tired. Like I said, I'm not one of the pregnant women who glow. I'm like a...
Who sleep.
I am just like a bump on a log.
Anyway, have a good one. Take care.